Beautiful. Hi, this is Lara from Om3 Yoga, and we're gonna begin our Thursday afternoon session. So let's start in a comfortable seat, and you can crisscross your legs, or if you prefer to sit on your shins or sit up a little bit, whatever your body needs. Maybe start to pull the fleshy part away from the sitting bones, pulling it back. And perhaps bringing your hands onto your knees. Let's roll your shoulders back, and then intentionally maybe bring the back of the hands to the knees, and then bring all the fingertips together to meet the thumb, leaving a little bit of space in the hands. Maybe let your eyes close and just start to tune into your breath. Just notice any other sensations you might be having in your body. If you need to move and adjust anything, allow yourself to do that. Maybe taking a few more deep breaths. And then take a moment to connect with gratitude. So something you're grateful for today. Maybe snow at your front door. Perhaps the sun and the warmth today. Maybe brushing your teeth or just taking this time out for you. Your next breath. And then if it'll feel good for you, let's bring the hands together at the heart center. Maybe bow your chin towards your chest. Perhaps feel the shoulders move away from the ears. Let's take a big deep inhale through the whole body and then lift your head up. And then exhale, we'll open our eyes, exhale out through the mouth. Let's interlace your hands. We're gonna reach your arms forward, maybe bring your chin to your chest. And then let's inhale, reach the arms up. And then bend the elbows a little bit. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. And then let's stretch over to the right. And then we're gonna inhale, come up, and exhale over to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, we're gonna slowly come up. We're gonna reach the arms up. And then exhale, lower your arms down. Bring the fingertips off to the side. Let's squeeze the shoulder blades together again. Maybe roll the shoulders back, feel your neck get long. And then turn your head to the right. Breathing. And we'll come back and turn our head to the left. Inhale, coming back, bring your chin to your chest, feel your shoulders drop away from the ears. And then let's inhale, look up, bring your head back, maybe take your chin, your bottom jaw over the top jaw, stretching the neck out. Release, and then we'll slowly come to neutral. Let's bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breathing into the left side of the neck. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Stretching at the right side of the neck. Breathing. 2. And 1. Let's inhale, come to neutral. Let's slowly start to uncross the legs. And we'll keep the knees bent for a moment. Inhale, reach your arms high. And then let's exhale. You're either going to reach your hands for your feet, or you can grab underneath your knees and just let your back relax for a moment. Maybe let your head hang heavy. Notice your breath. And see if you can breathe into the back of the body, feeling the rib cage in the back of the body expand as you breathe. Take 3 breaths like that, deep breaths. Notice how that feels for the body. Letting your mind calm and relax. 1 more deep breath into the back. Beautiful. We'll slowly start to lift the head up, coming all the way up. And let's bring your hands and knees down. We'll find tabletop shape. Let's start with a few cat-cows from here. So roll the shoulders back, inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, let's round through the spine, chin to the chest. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. 3 more times, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhaling. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's inhale, find a flat back. Now we're going to move into a child shape. So bringing your hips towards your heels, maybe adjusting your knees either closer together or further apart. You can rest your forehead on the ground. Or if it feels better for you, you can stack your hands, one fist on top of the other, and rest the hands on the fist. And then feel your shoulders drop away from your ears. Maybe let your eyes close again, tuning back into your breath. And perhaps as you're here, you begin to connect with your intention. You have an intention for your day, for your practice. Just taking a moment and connect with that. Keep breathing. Two. And one. And then we're going to slowly start to release the hands. Let's inhale. We're going to bring our body back to tabletop. And then exhale, come on to the belly. Let's bring the arms alongside the body, maybe the feet a little bit wider apart, palms face up. Bring your fingernails and toenails into the ground. We're going to squeeze like we have to hold to go to the bathroom. 1 and 2. Feel your belly draw towards your spine. We're going to inhale, roll the shoulders back and lift the rib cage off the mat. Looking up, maybe lifting a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let's come lower down. Beautiful. Adjust your body if you need to. And we'll try once again. So again, perhaps pressing down through the fingernails and the toenails, really to feel that sensation, feel the spreading, draw the belly towards the spine, squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. 1 and 2, rolling the shoulders back. Let's slowly start to lift the rib cage off the mat. Taking a back bend, maybe feel the shoulders roll back a little bit further. You can take the gaze to where the floor and the wall meet, or maybe take the gaze up a little bit higher. So see what feels good for your neck, for your body. 2 and 1. Let's exhale, lower back down. Beautiful. Rotate the body a little bit. Release. We're going to take one more back bend. So as you're ready, let's slowly roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lifting up, breathing, finding that engagement. Feel the fingernails and toenails as you lift. Can you find those? 2 and 1. Exhale, slowly coming back down. Bring the hands under the shoulders. We'll roll the shoulders back. Let's inhale, lift up. Once again, we're going to curl your toes under, but you're going to sink your hips towards your heels like you're doing child's pose. Press through the hands. Feel the tailbone lengthen away from the crown of the head. So feel that big stretch. Maybe start to feel your armpits hollow out. Noticing your breath. Take a moment, turn your head to the right again. And then we're going to come to neutral. And now turn your head to the left. Beautiful. Finding neutral. We're going to walk the hands towards the knees. Let's lift the knees off the mat. Press through the feet. We're going to come stand all the way up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Let your eyes close for a moment. Taking a really big, deep breath into your whole body. Exhale, let it go. Maybe making it slightly audible, constricting the back of the throat. In yoga, we call that ujjayi breath. So perhaps making your breath audible. Really deep inhale, fill your whole body with your breath. And exhale. Feel your feet pressed into the mat, maybe press down through the toes. One more big, deep breath in. Slightly audible, exhale, letting it go. Beautiful. Let's release the arms and shake out a little bit. Blink your eyes open if they were closed. And we're going to make our way to the front of the mat. So we're going to just take a moment and stretch our heels out and legs out. So let's take your right foot forward. We're going to take a slight bend in the left knee. And then we'll hinge your hips back. Feel that calf or the back of the leg stretch out. Reach through the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders back. If you want to try, you can interlace your hands behind your back and maybe stretch the arms and shoulders out too. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly start to come up. Roll the shoulders back. Shake out a little bit. Let's do that on the other side. So taking that left heel forward, lifting the toes up, flexing and energizing through the foot. Slight bend in the right knee. We're going to push that tailbone back. Feel the spine get really not long. Reach through the crown of the head. And keep your hands at your hips, or maybe interlace the hands behind the back again. Squeeze the shoulder blades back together. Feel the neck lengthen. 3, 2, 1. Let's slowly start to come back up. We're going to inhale. Let's lift up. Find the tippy toes. Beautiful. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, lower the heels down and hands down. Inhale, just reach the arms up high this time. And then exhale, we're going to bend the knees, hinge from your hips, folding forward. As you're folding forward here, we're going to be here for a few moments. So you can rest your hands down. You can grab your elbows and frame your head. Or perhaps it'll feel good to grab your hands behind your legs or your knees. Maybe shake your head and your neck out, yes and no. Just taking a few breaths here. Perhaps bending and straightening the legs a few times. Or you can shift the weight between the heels and the balls of the feet. So play with what's available for you today and keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Let's release the hands down. We're going to inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, you're going to fold forward. Make sure your knees are bent. We'll press through the feet and rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to our heart. Pausing once again, roll the shoulders back. Keep breathing. One more deep breath. Beautiful. We're going to inhale. We'll reach your arms up high. Let's turn your palms out. We're going to bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward, chin to the chest. Starting to move through a sun salutation. So we're going to inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we'll lower the hands down, stepping your left foot back. Let's drop down to the knee for this one. Inhale, look up. You can keep your hands down or maybe reach your arms high. Beautiful. Exhale, we're going to lower the hands down on the ground. Press through the feet. We'll lift the back knee off the mat and then step your feet back, downward dog. So this is our first downward dog. You might need to keep your knees bent. Maybe roll the shoulders back. You can shake your head and neck out, yes and no. So listen to your body. 2 and 1. We're going to inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, let's lower down, chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin. We're going to gently lower the body down, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows towards the rib cage, and inhale, lift your heart up for cobra. Maybe you're taking up dog, spread through the toes. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, lower back down. Pressing through the hands, we'll draw the belly to the spine. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, let's sink your hips towards your heels for child shape for just a moment. And then inhale, tabletop. We'll curl the toes under, hips high, downward dog. Beautiful. Shake your head and neck out, roll the shoulders back, keep breathing. 2 and 1. Let's bring the feet a little bit closer together. We're going to lift your right leg if you can high to the sky. Maybe come on the ball of the left foot. Stretch. And then we're going to draw the right thigh to the belly. You're going to look between your thumbs and we're going to bring our shoulders over our wrist. Step your right foot forward. We're going to press through both of the feet. Feel the inner thighs squeeze together. Draw the belly towards the spine. We'll inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, let's bring your hands together. We'll step your feet together. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, we're going to slowly bend the knees, hinge from your hips, folding forward. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Exhale, we'll lower your hands down. Beautiful. We're gonna step our right foot back this time. Dropping down to the knee, we'll roll the shoulders back. You can stay right here. Or if you want, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Feeling the stretch, feel the shoulders drop away from the ears, relax the jaw. 2 and 1. We're gonna exhale, lower your hands down. Curling the right toes under, lift the right knee off the mat, hands down. We'll step the feet back, downward dog. Beautiful, long spine, keep breathing. Let's inhale, we're gonna come forward to plank. Exhale, you can lower down chaturanga or knees, roll the shoulders back, chest and chin, coming onto the belly. Let's roll the shoulders back again, squeeze the elbows together. We'll inhale, lift your chest up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, as you press through the hands, we're gonna sink the hips back to child's pose for just a moment. Feel that spine lengthen. And while you're here in child's pose, if this is where you are, bring your hands together and then let's bend the elbows and tap the back of the head or the shoulders. Breathing. 2 and 1. We're going to slowly lower the hands down. Inhale, let's come find tabletop. Curl the toes under, hips high, downward dog. Taking a big deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Maybe bend your elbows, feel your shoulders relax a little bit, bend your knees, hips relax, feel the belly draw towards the spine. 2 and 1. Now let's bring the feet a little bit closer together. We're gonna lift your left leg high, maybe come on the ball, the right foot. Now we're gonna bend the knee, bring that left thigh to the belly. We'll look between the thumbs. We're gonna inhale, bring the shoulders over the wrist, and then step your left foot forward. Beautiful. You're going to press through the feet, feel the inner thighs squeeze together, draw the belly to the spine. We'll inhale, reach the arms high. And then exhale, step your hands and feet together. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to reach up. Let's exhale, bring your hands to your hips, bring the feet a little bit wider this time. Bend the knees, roll the shoulders back. You can stay right here if it feels good. Squeeze your glutes and then let's lean back a little bit. Lift your heart high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, let's lift back up. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, hinge from your hips, belly to the thighs. We'll fold forward. Now, if it's available, take your first 2 fingers inside the big toe, thumb on top of the big toe. We'll roll the shoulders back again, draw the belly to the thighs, and then slowly bring your head down towards the ground. Keep breathing, maybe shake your head and neck out a few times, yes and no. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to gently release the toes, heel toe the feet a little bit closer together. So there's about 2 fists between your 2 big toes. And then we're going to bend your knees. We're going to press through the feet, draw your belly to the spine, and we're going to reach the arms for Utkatasana. So arms either parallel to the ground or reach the arms high, elbows out to the side. Keeping those legs bent, keep drawing the belly to the spine. Make sure you can see your toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Beautiful. Let's inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, we're going to slowly fold forward. Inhale, we'll look up halfway. Exhale, bring the hands down. Stepping the left foot back, we'll start on the ball of the foot. Pressing through the feet, feel the inner thighs squeeze together. We'll inhale, reach your arms high. Now, as you're here, make sure your knee's not going in. See if you can press your knee out towards your pinky toe. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Let's lower your hands back down. Now, this time we're going to keep your left hand down. We'll reach your right arm to the sky. Take a twist. So your shoulders squeeze together, maybe looking up at your thumb if that feels okay for your neck. If not, either just look to the side or down towards your toe. Keep pressing the knee out to the right. 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, lower your hand down. We're going to step that left foot up a little bit. Bring your left toes out to the side. We're going to move into warrior A this time. So really press to the feet again. Find that grounding. We'll inhale, reach the arms high. Beautiful. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears. 2, and one. Now we'll bring your hands to your heart. We're gonna step the left foot forward just so our hips feel like they can square off. We're gonna straighten the legs. From here, you're gonna grab onto your opposite elbows, or if you wanna try, you can bring your hands together, pointing to the ground or pointing towards your shoulders. So listen to what is available for your body. Roll the shoulders back. You're gonna draw the belly to the spine. Keep the gaze ahead a little bit, and then we're gonna slowly hinge forward. Keep pulling your right hip back. Lift your left hip up a little bit. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna lift up. Hands to the hips. Let's step your feet together. Shake out a little bit. We're gonna do one last little sequence or pose to the sequence, and then we'll move to the other side. So what I'm gonna invite you to do is keep your left foot rooted this time. We're gonna either come make a kickstand with the right foot for tree pose. Maybe you're coming to lift the foot towards the inner calf, or perhaps you're coming to bring the foot towards the inner thigh. Hands at the heart center, gaze at the horizon. Just keep breathing. Following and noticing your breath. Welcoming the sense of ease, peace, wholeness within. 2, and 1. We're gonna slowly release and shake out a little bit. Beautiful. Let's inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, we're gonna bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Beautiful. Let's inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we're gonna lower your hands down. We're gonna slowly step your feet back, downward dog. Inhale, we're gonna bring the body to plank. Drop down to the knees, hips to the heels for child shape. Beautiful. You can stay right here for a moment before we move to the other side, or if you want, you can press through the tops of the feet, knees. We're gonna reach your arms high. We'll bring the hands to the hips, maybe curl your toes under, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together, squeeze your glutes. You're gonna press your hips forward, lift your heart towards the sky. Beautiful. If you wanna try, maybe bring your hands towards your heels. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, we're gonna release the toes. We'll bring the hands down. Let's gently lift the hips high, downward dog if that's available. Maybe shake the head and neck out. 2, and 1. And then we're gonna gaze between the thumbs as we walk the feet back towards the hands. Bending into the knees, press through the feet. Maybe bring the feet a little wider. And then perhaps lifting up for chair pose once again, if that feels appropriate, or come right to standing. 2, and 1. If you're in chair, we'll come all the way up, hands to the heart. Shake out a little bit. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. We're gonna move into the sequence on the other side now. So let's inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, we're gonna bend the knees, hinge from your hips, fold forward, chin to the chest, shake out a moment. We're gonna begin by taking your right foot back, coming onto the ball of the foot, feeling the inner thighs squeeze together, roll the shoulders back, belly towards the spine. Let's inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Feel the shoulders drop away from the ears. 2, and 1. We're gonna exhale, lower your hands back down. Keep your right hand under the shoulder. We'll lift your left arm to the sky, taking a twist. So the shoulder blades squeeze together, maybe looking up at your thumb or down towards your big toe, just noticing the sensation in the body. Relax your jaw. Come back to the breath. 2, and 1. We're gonna slowly lower the hand down. We're gonna gently turn your right toes to the right. We're gonna move into warrior A this time. If you need to straighten your left leg for a moment, adjust your body as you need to, and then anchor and pressing through the feet as you inhale, reach the arms towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly bring the hands to the heart. We're gonna step the right foot up and forward. So we got about 2 feet between our feet, and the feet are not on a tight rope. Hands on the hips, make sure your hips feel pretty centered and squared. We'll roll the shoulders back. You can grab onto your elbows behind your back again, maybe the hands in prayer pose facing towards the ground or up towards the sky. And we'll squeeze the elbows back, draw the belly to the spine, hinging forward. Keep lowering the right hip down as you pull the left hip back. I'm sorry, lift your right hip up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come right back up. Let's step your feet together. We'll shake out a little bit. Beautiful. Hands to the hips. We're going to find tree pose now this time. So balancing on that right foot, lift your left foot up, maybe making a kickstand, foot towards that inner calf or up towards the inner thigh. Hands to your heart center, maybe arms lifting, and just keep breathing, keep rooting, noticing, observing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's gently bring the hands to the heart and we'll bring the foot down. Shake out a little bit. Beautiful work. Inhale, let's reach the arms high. Exhale, we'll bend the knees, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Shake your head and neck out. Let's gently step the feet back again, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale to plank, dropping down to the knees. Let's find child shape. Once again, if that doesn't feel good for you, maybe come lay on your belly or downward dog. Take 5 breaths. Noticing and observing. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to slowly, when you're ready, let's find a tabletop shape. And I'm going to move my screen a little bit because we're going to work into your hips from here. So let me adjust this. All right. So finding a tabletop shape again. Hopefully your bodies are feeling pretty good. Let's roll the shoulders back. We'll look up. And then exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. We're going to inhale. Let's take your right foot outside of your right pinky finger. And now you're going to turn your right toes to the right a little bit. So you might stay right here. This is great. If it's available, you're going to kind of bend into your knee. And then let's press the knee out for a moment, and then we're going to slide back. So we're going to do this a couple times, and then we'll hold a shape. So we're going to bend into the knee again, push that knee out, and we'll slide back. And then once again, bend into the knee, push that knee out, and we'll slide back a little bit. Beautiful. Now, you can stay here. You can bend back in. If you want to try, if it's available, as we're starting to kind of work into the hips today, let's take your left elbow down and then perhaps your right elbow down, but you might be more in a shape like this, and it's fine if you're on your hands. So let's take 3 breaths from here because I know this can be a little intense if you're not used to this. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's inhale, come up. You're going to keep your left hand down, maybe bring your right hand towards your right inner thigh and open that. Perhaps your foot is opening up a little bit. Hopefully that feels good for your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to gently walk your hands back, and we're going to bring our right leg now to the right. You're going to curl your left toes under from here, and we're going to sink your hips back. Hopefully feeling a stretch in that inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale, come up. Now we're going to bend the knee, turn the toes to the side, and then let's sink your hips here. So this is a little bit different because our foot's now not as close, our foot's in line, our knees in line with our hip more at this one. And then we'll inhale, come back up. Let's do that one more time, sinking in. Beautiful. Inhale, let's come back up. From here, we're going to lift up. We're going to bring your forearm on your thigh. You're going to bring your left hand to meet your right, and then let's inhale, reach that arm up. Now you can stay right here, or perhaps turn your thumb down and bring the back of the hand behind the back. We're going to roll the shoulder back, perhaps look up at the ceiling. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale. You'll slowly start to come up. Now, let's gently bring that left hand underneath your left shoulder. You can keep your right leg bent. Maybe stay right here. Maybe reach your arm to the sky, perhaps straightening the right leg, or maybe stretching all the way out. This might feel good for your body, but stop anywhere along the way. So, or go back, and maybe it would feel better like this. So see what works for your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly, slowly start to come up. Let's bring your knees together. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, we're going to sink your hips to your heels, fingers towards your toes. Let's find a child's pose. Breathing. Notice your breath. 2, and 1. We're going to press through the tops of the feet and knees. Let's inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Palms forward, bend the elbows out to the side. Lift your heart up. And then we're going to slowly bring the hands down, tabletop. Inhale, let's lengthen and look up. Exhale, we'll round through the spine, chin to the chest. Finding that flat back, we're going to do this on the other side now. So stepping your left foot outside of your left pinky finger. So again, we're just going to start to warm up the hip. And again, if it doesn't feel good, just back off or find something else to do. So we're going to start to sink into that knee. You're going to push the knee out a little bit, and then we'll slide back. And then we're going to bend into the knee, push the knee out a little bit, and then sliding back. And once again, bending into the knee, push the knee out a little bit, let's slide back. Now, again, you can stay here, it's perfect. You can bend into that knee a little bit more. If you want, you can lower down to your right forearm and then perhaps your left forearm. Feel the shoulders move away from the ears, keep breathing. If your knee bothers you on your back leg, and I apologize for not saying this the last side, but you can always curl your toes under. It's going to start to engage the leg muscles and start to squeeze the glutes a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come up. We're going to bring the right hand under the shoulder, maybe press that left hand into the thigh and let that knee fall out and open a little bit. Maybe open the chest to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to slowly lower the hand back down. Walk the hands back a little bit so they're under the shoulders, and we're going to now step the left foot over to the left so it's in line with your hip. We're going to curl our right toes under and then sink your hips back. Beautiful. So starting to open up the hips, lower back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come back up. Now we're going to bend the knee. You're going to turn the toes out to the side. The knee's more in line with the hip here. And we're going to come sink into that knee again. Inhale, we'll lift back up. We'll do that once again. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back up. Now feel free to stay down. Otherwise, we're going to bring your forearm on your thigh. Bring your right hand to meet your left. Let's inhale, reach that right arm high. Maybe turning that thumb down and bring the hand behind the back. Roll the shoulders back, looking up at the ceiling. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale, come up. We're going to lower your right hand down now. You can either reach your arm to the side or to the sky, hand on your hip, stretch that leg out, or maybe reach all the way overhead. So see what feels good. Where do you need to stretch into your body? Just keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We're going to gently come all the way up. Let's bring the knees together. Lift the arms high. This time we'll bring our hands to our hips. Roll the shoulders back. I'm going to move to the side so you can see me. Curl the toes under. Inhale. Let's lift the heart up. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly come back. Lowering your hands down. Let's either find tabletop or child's pose or downward dog. One last time. So whatever your body needs, see what it needs, and then we're going to move down. This class is flying by. You guys make this class go fast. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly drop your knees back down, and we're going to extend our legs forward. Beautiful. Let's move the fleshy part from our sitting bones. And we're gonna just, again, take that slight bend in the knees. Inhale, lift the arms up, wiggle a little bit, and let's fold forward once again. So perhaps you're already noticing this feels way different from when we were at the beginning of the class and holding on to our arms. So if that would feel better for you, please do that. But maybe you're finding more of a stretch. If you want to stretch your legs out, go for that. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale and we're going to slowly start to lift up. From here, let's take the soles of your feet together, knees apart, and we're going to grab onto the ankles and we're going to flap your knees up and down. And so I'll never forget when I was living in India many years ago, the teacher that I was working with, Asana Andayapan, he would tell me to do this at night in front of the television when I was at home. And he said, the higher you flap, the more the knees will go down. It starts to open up the hip, and you might even feel this in your lower back. If it's really intense, you can move your jaw a little bit or blink your eyes. Maybe take your eyes from right to left, the eyeballs. So just notice, and hopefully it'll move some energy in the body. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's hold on to the ankles. We'll roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up, look up. Exhale, let's round through the spine, chin to the chest. Rolling the shoulders back, inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. 2 more times. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, we're going to find a straight spine. You can stay here, maybe close your eyes. If you want, you could also start to hinge forward a little bit, maybe bringing your heart to your sole of your foot. Thank your soul. You walk on it all day long. You can open your feet like a book. Maybe even bring the feet a little bit further forward. So just see, what does your body need you to do here? Perhaps pressing the elbows into the thighs or the calves to help open the hips a little bit more. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale. We'll gently rise up. We're going to stretch the left leg out. We're going to bring your right knee on top of your left knee if that's available. And then you're going to adjust your left foot to straighten it out, flex through the foot. We're going to take the left arm high, bend the left elbow, and reach your right hand for the left elbow. And then you're going to reach your left hand for the right elbow. And you're just going to pull your arms back and maybe look up at the ceiling a little bit, feeling the stretch in the shoulders. Maybe let your shoulders go back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll gently release the arms. Beautiful. Now let's bring that right foot outside the left knee. We're going to start with an open twist. So we're going to bring the right arm inside the right leg. And we'll roll the left shoulder back, maybe looking over the left shoulder. Keep flexing through the left foot. Keep breathing. 2, 1. We're going to gently release and unwind. We're going to slowly bring that right foot to meet the left. Bang the feet for a moment. Let's point and flex. And we'll roll the shoulders back. And we're going to come do the other side. So let's take your left knee on your right knee and adjusting your body. We're going to start by reaching the right arm up, bend that right elbow. Grab the left hand to the right elbow. And then we'll bring the right hand to the left elbow and pull back, looking up. Keep breathing, flexing and energizing through the right leg. So activating so much in the body. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, we'll slowly release. Roll the shoulders back. Let's bring the left foot outside the right knee, left arm inside the left leg. Roll the shoulders back. We'll turn and twist. Again, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently unwind. Let's just slowly come and take a twist to the other side. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll gently unwind from here. Let's stretch the legs out, and we're gonna come lay on your back. As you come lay on your back, give your knees a little squeeze in to the chest, maybe rocking here from side to side. Beautiful. Let's take your hands onto the tops of the knees. We'll bring your knees so they're over the hips. You're on your sacrum here, and we're gonna start to do some small circles. So doing a few circles in one direction. One more time. And let's go the other direction. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Fantastic. From here, we're going to gently bring the feet on the ground. Let's reach the arms wide to the side. Feel the shoulder blades roll back. We're going to take your right foot over your left knee. And then let's gently squeeze the knees towards the chest. If you want to grab onto the legs, you can, but you don't have to. You can kind of just let the legs fall to the chest and just breathe here. Maybe start to tick-tock the hips a little bit from side to side. And just keep breathing. Feel your jaw relax. 2 and 1. Let's gently bring that left foot down on the ground. Now we're going to keep your right foot right where it is, and we're going to drop the legs over to the left. And perhaps as you do that, you bring your left hand into the right thigh and let that right knee fall towards the left foot. And you'll feel probably an opening in your hip and glute. You might even feel it in your lower back a little bit. If you want, you can turn your head to the right if that feels good for your body. And we're going to breathe here for a few moments. So we're going to hold this for a little bit to see if we can feel any release happen or any letting go. So plan on taking about 10 breaths. Maybe again, feel the jaw soften. Maybe feeling something else in your body soften. Keep breathing. A few more. Notice where's your mind gone. Just bring it back to the breath. Bringing in softness and space into your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently inhale, lift the legs back up. Might need to readjust your body a little bit. And then let's gently release that right leg down. And as you're here, keep your left leg where it is and let your right knee kind of fall in towards your left leg a little bit. Maybe feeling a little bit of a release happen. 3, 2, 1. We're going to let that go. Maybe readjust the hips, and we'll start to do this on the other side. So left foot now over the right knee. And then we're going to start to squeeze the knees in towards the chest. And again, if you want to grab hold of the leg, that's fine, but you don't have to. And if your body needs you to, maybe tick-tocking the hips a little bit from side to side. Just keep breathing and noticing and welcoming whatever you're experiencing today. Beautiful. 2 and 1. And then we're going to slowly start to drop everything over to the right. You might need to readjust your body. We'll bring that right hand now into the left thigh and then pressing that left knee towards your right foot. And as you're here, if you want, you can turn your head to the left. And again, we'll be here for about 10 breaths just to bring in some more softness. You might notice that one side was a little bit tighter. Then the other side, and just observe and just breathe into the sensation, whatever you're experiencing. And just finding softness, feel your jaw relax. If there's anything else in your body that needs to soften, invite that to relax. Just find ease. Keep breathing. Three, two, and one. And we're going to gently let that go. Bring your arm back, head back, lifting those legs up. Mindfully, let's uncross the legs. And then you'll let your left knee drop towards your right leg for a moment. Again, feeling that hip kind of relax here. Three, two, one. We're going to slowly lift up. Now we're going to just take a bridge pose that we're going to hold for about 15 breaths, or you can, if you want to come up and down a couple times, that's fine. Take care of your body. And then we'll take a few moments to lift our legs to the sky, and then we're moving it back into Shavasana. So take whatever you need. If you're ready to move in there now, feel free. Otherwise, we're going to move into our bridge pose by bringing the arms alongside the body. Maybe readjust your head and neck. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together behind your back. Drawing your belly to the spine. Tilt the tailbone towards the knees. Lift the hips up. You can stay right here. Maybe interlace the hands behind the back or support your hips, whatever your body needs. Perhaps let your eyes close and just tune into 15 breaths here. Maybe noticing some shifts and changes that happen in the body, or something that might feel better as you hang out here for a little bit. Find the flow of your breath, maybe counting the breath. If you have a positive affirmation, perhaps saying that. Maybe saying, I am breathing. I am peace. I am. Feeling shifts and changes happening. Adjusting as you need to. Don't feel stuck. Keep welcoming more space. Let your body go if it needs to. We'll take 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to release and slowly lower down. Beautiful. Readjust your body as you need to. And then let's lift the legs up to the sky. You can point and flex your feet. Maybe do some circles. Maybe bend and straighten the legs a few times. And then if you want to move into shoulder stand, go for that. Or if you have anything else that your body wants you to do, please listen to that. A few more moments here. And then moving into Shavasana shortly. Might feel good to squeeze everything in. And then perhaps, that sounds good to me right now, but again, listen to what your body needs, is to stretch the body out like a big X and just kind of wiggle through all the limbs, finding more space within. Maybe stretch to the left heel and the right heel, right arm and left arm, and just keep wiggling and reaching through the limbs to find more space in the body. And let's maybe take a really big deep breath, flexing all the muscles, and then exhale your belly button towards your spine. Hold. Inhale, relax. Beautiful. You can keep your body in the shape that it's in, or finding a comfortable place for Shavasana. And again, if you need any last minute stretches, let your body find that. Otherwise, just let your eyes close and start to feel your body shift, get a little bit more comfortable, and welcome a sense of steadiness and stillness. Let's begin by following our breath. So imagine you're inhaling through the sole of the left foot, inhaling all the way up through the left calf, knee, thigh, hip, left side of the waist, chest, all the way up to the top of the head. Exhale down to the right side of the head, face, neck, shoulder, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, foot. Now breathe in through the sole of the right foot, through the ankle, the calf, the knee, the thigh, the hip. Breathing up through the waist, the chest, the shoulder, the neck, the face, to the top of the head. And then exhale as you're ready down to the left side of the face, neck, shoulder, chest, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, and foot. And continue on with that breathing. So breathing up to the left side and down to the right and up to the right and down to the left. And if it would feel comfortable for you, maybe counting the breath. You can do any counting that feels good for you. But traditionally, this breath is that you breathe in through the left side, down to the right, up through the right, and down to the left, and that's considered one breath. But do what feels comfortable for you. Welcoming this sense of softness, the sense of wholeness within you. And as we breathe in this way, we start to awaken and connect deeper within. We begin to experience, feel changes happening within. When we feel the changes happening within, they begin to happen within our life. Sometimes we experience changes and they're short-lived, but know as we begin to practice, our true nature reveals more fully in our daily life. So there is a beautiful saying in Sanskrit. It comes from some of the ancient teachings in the Upanishads. And the saying is Om Asatoma Sat Gamaya, Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya, Mrityorma Amrit Gamaya, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And what that says is that lead me from the false to the truth, lead me from ignorance to wisdom, lead me from death or bondage to eternal. Om Shanti, or peace to the world, experiences a mental and physical and spiritual level. So this saying indicates so much more than we think. Just keep breathing. It helps us remove wrong notions and the thinking from the mind, to reflect upon the mind seeking pleasures in the world outside and change the mindset. Understand what the world is, what the existence is, and who we truly are. How to live in peace, happiness, love, and wisdom in the world. And how stress and suffering enter life, even when we don't want it. What exactly suffering is: anxiety, stress, pain, problems, challenges in everyday, today life. But we keep showing up, we keep practicing, and know that we learn this throughout time. And so Girish, my teacher, always says, Throw the blame, the shame, the complain, throw it in the trash, let it go. And so it's so much easier said than done, but that's what we learn to do. So as you're ready, starting to tune back into your breath, maybe giving yourself a sweet smile as you do that, wiggling your fingers and toes a little bit. Just coming back and connecting within, maybe reaching and stretching any way that feels good for you as you slowly welcome yourself back. If you want to give your knees a squeeze towards your chest, do that. Beautiful. You can roll over to the right or left side. And then we're going to slowly, slowly make our way up to a comfortable seated shape. We'll bring our hands to our heart center. And just thanking yourself and maybe saying to you, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Hi, welcoming the peace within you at all levels of our being. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. Have a beautiful rest of the day. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for being here. Namaste.